해보도록 하죠. 호그와트 레거시 2가 아니죠. 두 번째. 근데 그래픽은 진짜 괜찮다. 퍼포먼스 모드인데도 깔끔한 느낌. 어떻게 나가지? 일로 나가는 건가? 오. 괜찮은데? 카메라가 너무 근접인 것 같은 느낌인데. 볼까?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
친구들? 반 친구들?
Brilliant. You'd think you could. That is not how that. Why, hello. Would you like to?
뭔데?
Can't see too much in there. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
매혹적이야.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes.
주인공 목소리가 너무 인위적이다.
Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
또 보자. 안녕. 그리고
That's not right either.
뭐야? 과일 먹어? 또 뭐야? 꽃 좋아하는 애?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying
포션
up on their
만드는 거구만.
potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
나도 잘 몰라.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
후플푸프들이
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
다른 기숙사 말하는 거구나.
But it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
그래?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
근데 여기 말고도 마법 학원이 있는 건가?
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
사과 하나 더 먹고. 천국에도 돌리고. 뭐라고 하지도 않네. 넌 뭐 하는 애니?
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
장난꾸러기.
Quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
긴장돼? 긴장돼.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
고르는 거에 따라서
Don't
뭐가
be
틀린가?
worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best...
너무 헷갈리네. 이름을 못 외우겠네. 뭐야. 아, 내려가라고? 내려가. 내려가시고.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming
준비됐죠?
of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all
나머지 공부해야 되는 건가?
fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
오. 책이 막
Thank you,
없어져.
Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
따라가세요.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
빨리 갔으면 좋겠는데.
Why don't you cast Revelio on
뭐야?
this bust
다시
and
말해.
see what details the field guide can provide?
오, 석상 막 움직여.
Revelio!
레번클로 흉상. 기숙사를 기리기 위해 만들어진 흉상으로 특수한 레버클로 탑에 있습니다. 필드가이드 챌린지를 잠금 해제하였습니다. 이곳에 챌린지 진행도가 표시될 것입니다. 이곳이 어디야? 아, 유일한 방법, 경험치 먹는 거구나. 홉사 레벨입니다. 퀘스트. 잠금 해제했습니다. 여기 표시됩니다. 선택했어요. 포트 레갈리아 안경? 보상. 메뉴에서 받을 수 있습니다. 잠금 해제한 보상을 받기 위해 자주 살펴보세요. 닫기.
Revelio!
또 하면?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your
아무것도 안
eyes
나오네.
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
뭐 저게 막 색깔이 표시가 되네. 하여튼 많이 써보라 이거네.
No time to waste. You've classes to
Lumos.
attend.
오,
Revelio.
이것도 다 이렇게 나오는 거잖아. 뭐야, 아무것도 아니고. 뭐 맞추는 건가? 알았어. 아무것도 못하게 하네. 아니, 뭐, 초 세는 건 너무 심한 거 아닌가?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
빠른, 웨이포인트. 지도 열기. 학생들을 지내는 공간과 회실. 중앙 계단. 선택했고, 블루 불꽃을 볼 수 있습니다. 그런 거고. 중앙 홀 플루 불꽃을 잠금 해제했습니다. 네모 눌러서 일로 가라고.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
이거 모드 바꿔볼까? 설정 그래픽 퍼포먼스 말고 이걸로
Always something happening here.
이거
It's the
너무
heart of
끊긴다.
the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
이거 어지러워서 안 되겠다 이거. 이건 뭐지? 그래픽 차이가 있나? 좀 더 낮은 것 같은데? 역시 이게 그래픽이 더 좋아 보이고. 저 움직이는 거 봐.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
마법 수업에 대해서 말씀해 주세요.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
어둠의 마법 방어법이 정확히
Can you
뭔가요?
tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on
악으로부터
how to defend
방어하는
oneself
마법.
against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our
오라가
students'
뭐지?
education in that regard.
호그스미드가
You
뭔가요?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to
아,
an array
옛날
of shops and
해리포터가
malls.
지팡이 산
You
그
should be able to
마을인가?
find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends.
버터
in due
맥주.
course.
Thank you,
알겠습니다.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
눈치가 빠르네요. 그런 일은
I'm
없었어요.
sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's
비밀을 지키자. 비밀을 지키는
Almost precisely what
신뢰를
Professor
지켜.
Fig said.
약속을 지켜.
Speak of the
왔다,
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it seems that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
뭐 좀 해보자.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those
퀘스트를
assignments I
준다고.
mentioned. And we'll
오라네.
see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
알겠습니다. 알겠습니다.
It's good to see you,
또 얘기해.
Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's
그치.
interrogation?
난 약속을
regarding our late
지켰다고.
arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
지도. 지도 열었고 퀘스트를 나타냅니다. 주 퀘스트를 올려면 스토리를 전진시킬 수 있고 기능인들 해야 되고 경험치가 얻습니다. 잠겨 있습니다. 주문이 필요합니다. 오케이. 마법 수업. 마법 수업.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own.
왜
role.
바쁜데 자꾸
You'll
이렇게
enjoy
말을
Mr.
시키지?
Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
오케이, 됐다. 계속 움직이자. 이걸 해서
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
아니
included.
이거는 웨이포인트구나. 뿅. 이제 좀 빨리 움직이니까. 아, 여기다. 열어라. 오. 좋아요. 로딩이 없다는데. 볼까죠? 오. 카메라가 너무 가까워서 좀 답답한 느낌이 있는 것 같긴 한데 자동으로 활성화가 되네. 이거 뭐야? 이거 놀라지지가 않네. 오, 그림 움직이는 거 봐. 아무것도 없고요. 일단 퀘스트나 해야겠다. 알려주세요. 마법 알려주세요.
Revelio. I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common room smells the most delicious on account
Some of
it
us
being
don't
so close to
necessarily
the
want
kitchen.
him to get back to the lesson.
Wish our common room was bigger.
어,
Can never find enough space to
상자.
put out my stock.
상자 어딨어? 여기가 아닌가? 여기가 아닌가 본데?
I like sitting around the fire and looking
시작. 퀘스트 시작. 또 빌런이 등장할 때 됐는데.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin,
페이지 짱 많아.
tell me the difference
517
between the
페이지.
incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in
다
dire need
똑같구만.
of review. Everyone get into pairs and
게임
take
속
positions
학교도
on opposite
똑같군.
sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
제가 물 주던 애인가? 가자. 아씨요.
Accio.
자막 작나요?
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner.
크게 할 수
See a lot
있는데.
of potential, but remember, Potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
야외 수업.
After me.
야외 수업.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have
미니게임? 미니게임인가? 이런 것도 잘하지 내가. 어떻게 하는 건지 알려줘야 되잖아. 끌고 온다.
Think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them up, that's it.
잠깐만.
Happens to the best of us.
아니 왜?
Very good.
아니 왜?
Your composure.
지금. 아니. 다시 하게 해주세요. 다시 하게 해주세요.
Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
다시 하게 해주세요.
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
내가 먼저야? 너가 먼저야? 덤벼봐, 자식아. 30점. 그 정도 가지고. 됐다. 아니, 떨어진다고, 이거! 와! 진짜 말도 안 된다. 아직 기회는 있어.
There we go.
그렇지, 이거지. 칠 수 있나? 하키처럼? 진짜 되네? 넘어온다고? 끝났네. 아씨. 그러면은 어떻게 해야 되냐면은 이걸 밀어내. 이걸 밀어내. 안돼 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 안돼. 아예 하나 빠져가지고. 말도 안 된다 이건 진짜.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
사기치네. 뭐야?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
빨리.
Watch this.
안 되지 나한테. 떨어졌죠? 떨어졌죠? 다 파악했어 이제. 30점. 친다고?
There we go.
쳐볼까 이거? 챙겨. 빠이빠이. 뭐야? 안 날아간다고?
Excellent control there.
이렇게 약하게 간다고? 밀어, 쳐. 끝났네. 승리, 우승! 70점? 70점은 뭐지?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
(50점이) 최고였는데 70점은 어떻게 생긴 거야?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank
잘
you,
정하고
but I've been
있어.
holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here.
딴 데가 있는
Before I knew
거구나.
it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always
여기보다
felt like
크다고?
home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with
원래
a wand.
이런 설정이 있나?
Not at all. Wizarding
다른
magic cast
학교가
without a
있다는
wand is
설정이 있는
just as
건가?
powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
나 있나요?
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
저는 마법사의 돌밖에 안 봐가지고
A word, if you would.
프레자 저 마법사의 돌만 봤어요. 해리포터와 마법사의 돌.
To be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
아니 교실에 뭐 이런 아이언 메이든 같은 게 있어? 개 무섭네 여기.
Revelio.
그러면 다음 수업은 보조 퀘스트 요거 다 하고.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your
풀
own.
키우는 애가
in charms.
맞네. 맞았네. 그렇게 어려운 수업은 아니었지.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Revelio.
오, 뭐 있다.
In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister
Well.
for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it,
뭐야?
Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves!
아, 시끄러워, 얘네.
You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but
아, 시끄러워. 너네 너무 퍼즐 같은 거 풀어야 되나 보네. 아, 카메라가 너무 가까이 있는 것 같아요. 머리가 어지러워요. 와서 아, 내비게이션이 잘 돼 있어서
Revelio.
그건 좀 편하네. 여기가 아니다. 여기 써볼까? 다시 올라가? 이렇게. 오, 등.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
레비오소 들어본 것 같은데.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
뿅. 아, 맞아. 윙가르디움 레비오사.
Levioso.
그게 그건가? 잘하죠?
Now,
타고났네.
let's try something a little larger.
윙가르디움은 뭐죠? 그럼? 윙가르디움?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
아, 띄우면 방어력이 깨진다.
Well done.
오케이. 굿.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
선빵 필승. 때려. 때려.
Nothing lucky about it. I know.
상대가 안 되는구만.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
별거 아니네.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
네.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
상자.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
상자가 왜 없어? 여기 있다고 돼 있는데? 이런가? 아닌가?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a
플랫타임
new
아직 안
student to be so
알아봤는데
deft with a wand. Then again,
한 40시간 정도 되지 않을까 싶은데 3-40시간 되는 것 같은데 그렇게 해본 적
In fact,
없지.
it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
난
be quiet if you
재능충이지.
like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
재밌겠는데?
And unsanctioned.
그래, 나도
Count
껴줘.
me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
다
it's joining
이겨주지.
a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
아니 상자가 있다고 돼 있는데 왜 없냐?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
띠링.
I wouldn't say Professor Howard.
여기도 등불이 있다고 돼 있는데 이게 고저차는 안 나오나? 이게 뭐 해야 되죠? 이건 그냥 구역 선택하는 거구나. 보조 퀘스트는 어떻게 한다고 그랬지? 아, 위즐리 교수한테 찾아오라 그랬지. 그 맵에서 왜 안 나와? 챌린지. 봤나? 시도. 아, 나왔다. 병가 후 위즐리. 고고고고. 이쪽. 상자. 왜 없냐고. 있다고 돼있는데. 고양이가 못생겼네. 털이 너무, 뭐야. 뭐 있다.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
시작. 고기? 아니네.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
고기 아닌가?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
오, 쟤네도 마법사?
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
탓을 넘기자.
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
오케이, 준비됐어요. 가봅시다.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
골라야 돼? 별투하네.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus
불량배인가?
Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer.
아니 어린이들한테 맥주를 마시게 해주는 게 말이 됩니까 이게? 첫 번째 과제를 받으세요. 완료하면 새로운 주문과 같은 보상을 얻을 수 있습니다. 오, 새로운 주문. 수리 마법. 네, 가보자고.
Rebellion.
수리 마법 배우러 가보자고.
Ah, there you are.
할아버지.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
목적이 뭔데?
Why must I first complete tasks?
그래, 왜 심부름 시키려는 거냐고.
No can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when
좋게 말하면
mastering
과제지
any new bit of
심부름이잖아.
magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
그래. 망가진 조각상 표지, 날아다니는 표지. 뭐 이거야? 아, 이쪽으로 가서.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
어디 있는데? 찾아 이걸로? 어딘데? 아,
Lumos.
아닌가? 나왔다. 어떻게 하는 건데? 여기 있는데?
Leviosa.
뛰어. 아니야? 아, 잡았다. 땡겨와서 잡으라고? 오케이.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
아, 책을 보고 배워야 되는 건가? 어떻게 하지? 아, 페이지를 또 가져야 된다고? 그래서
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
어디 있습니까? 일단 가져와. 8장을 수집해야 돼? 아닌가? 한 번에 한 번인가? 아, 한 장에 한 개인가?
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
한 장당 마법 한 개?
You clearly know your way around basic charms.
쉽지, 이
Let us
정도면.
give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
가자. 네모 X 됐다.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
오케이.
Revelio.
뭐 아무것도 안 주네. 뭐야 이거? 표시가 나는데?
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
뭐야? 오오오오.
Revelio.
뭐 경험치만 주고 끝이야? 오오오. 뭐야 또 나왔어. 와이번 분수. 편한 장소입니다. 레벨업 얼마 안 남았다 이제. 박스 상자. 여기 상자 있어 상자.
Revelio.
어지러워. 일로 들어가서 아닌가? 어떻게 가지 저기?
Accio. Levioso.
들어갈 수 있나? 들어가서 잠깐 여기도 뭐 날라다니는데? 나에게 와라!
My older sister came here. Said she can't let
It's no wonder Ravenclaw.
저 돌리는 건 뭐지?
Revelio.
이걸 뭘 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 뭐 이렇게 되는 거. 뭔지 모르겠네. 여긴 아니니까 나가. 여기. 호그스미드로 가보자고.
I tried to imagine the great
오.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio.
오. 또 나왔어. 분수입니다. 레벨업 얼마 안 남았다 이제. 오.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've
서브
met.
퀘스트?
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
뭐가 있겠지.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind.
Lumos.
But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough.
비켜봐, 내가 해보게.
I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
내가 해볼게. 루모스?
Do come and find me.
이건가?
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
기둥이 있고 시계 같은 게 있고 기둥이 있고 다리 계단 올라가서 오른쪽에 기둥 올라가서 페이지 캐치 여기인가? 올라가면 기둥 있고 이거 말하는 건가? 문 닫으면 어떡해. 열어줘.
Lumos.
여기 아니야, 여기? 아닌가? 맞잖아. 아닌데? 불 켜고 올라가는데 올라가서
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
좀만 기다려. 이거 찾고 계단을 올라가서
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl.
네. 평 해야 되는데.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
어디지? 아무리 봐도 여긴데 여기 장식이 있고 요거 기둥 있고 계단 있고 근데 이게 없나? 이게 없나?
Lumos.
응? 앞에가 살짝 꺾였고 맞는데? 이거 맞잖아. 아닌가?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
여기 아니야? 여긴데. 이렇게 보면 딱 맞지 않아? 여기에 뭐가 있어야 되는데 그러면?
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
이거 흔들리는 거?
Accio.
아닌가? 이렇게 흔들려? 원래 다 흔들리는 건가? 안 그런데. 모르겠네. 일단 다음으로 여기 아까 한 명 더 있었는데 근데 좀 어지럽다. 아버지? 페이지. 이거 뭐야? 페이지. 그림에. 그래, 여기 나오는구나. 그래, 여기 맞잖아.
This looks like the location from the painting.
뭐야? 반대편인가?
Special about it.
반대편이구나, 여기.
Revelio.
역겨운 그레고리 조각상.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
아무것도 안 되는데?
Lumos.
됐다.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
오케이. 이렇게 해서 액자로
I knew there was a connection. I should tell the Nora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
챌린지 메뉴. 챌린지 있다. 퀘스트. 챌린지 뭐 있다며. 이건가? 필드 가이드 페이지. 오. 안경. 글로브. 옷도 갈아입을 수 있나? 퀘스트. 장비. 좋아, 손보호구. 공격력 올라가. 오케이. 오케이고. 안경 껴야지. 우리는 모자 구려. 혹은 그래, 이거 뭐 일단 해보자. 내복. 오케이, 잘 봤고요. 수수께끼를 풀었다고 알려줘. 맞지?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Neat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
자, 꺼고. 보조 또 찾아야 퀘스트. 아니, 지팡이 사러 가야 된다고. 지팡이. 맵에 조그맣게 위아래가 표시가 있네.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
가자.
Hello,
친구야.
Sebastian.
My new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the
처음입니다.
castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I'm glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
별 말씀을.
Speaking of
말씀을
Weasley,
다
she
하시네요.
seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me
불량
around.
학생이구만 이거.
Speaking
이거.
of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me.
나한테 빚진
and was able to
거다,
convince old
너.
Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions.
책방에 타고
She
날아가면
thinks I
안 되나?
shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
하나, 두 개. 이건 아니야? 꽃이 방귀뀌네. 가자. 아, 재밌는데?
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that.
안 떨어지네.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
아, 이거 찍고 가자.
Precisely. They
그러면
think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have
불꽃?
confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
불꽃 안
Handy
되니?
resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased
안
to be
되네.
included.
등록이 안 돼, 왜? 웨이포인트 찍어야 되는데.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little.
충돌 무시하는지 볼까? 이거 막 뚫고 지나가던데, 예전에는.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to
어,
see,
똑같아.
places to discover.
안 고쳤죠.
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all
그냥
my
뚫고
secrets now,
지나가죠.
can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Accio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
이건 뭐야? 곰발바닥. 아, 알았어. 아유, 나 진짜 이거 너무 무섭다. 취소될까봐. 퀘스트 취소될까봐 너무 무섭네.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
무슨 말이 본 얼굴인데?
I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
꽤 멀구만.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people. There's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
해야죠 여기서?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember,
Okay.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
자, 뭐 갈 데가 많아 이렇게. 어디 가야 되지? 내가 어디 있는데? 이거 보라색이구나. 올리벤더스. 맵에 표시가 안 돼? 여기서 나오는데 왜 맵에 표시를 안 해줘? 굳이 이렇게 가야 돼?
Blooming beard, not again.
돌려보고 한번.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
지팡이 가게인가?
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes. It's
맞아.
about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
비싼 게 좋은 거 아니야?
No, not you.
나한테 맞는 게 있나?
Yes.
장비는 비싼 게 최고지.
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
그건 아닌 것 같다.
We'll find you something, not to worry.
되게 영화 같다 진짜.
No, not you.
연출이.
Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
불?
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? Ah. Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
이번에야말로 잘 구부러진.
How intriguing.
고를 수 있어 이거? 강력한 거, 안정적인 거, 다양한. 일단 기본으로 하는 게 맞겠죠?
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand shall only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
여기 다 방문해야 되나? 톰스 스콜스 여기다. 피지 가게인가? 안녕하세요.
Revelio.
뭐 있다. 이런 것들이 뭐 있는데? 좀 날라다니는데?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley needed.
내게 아니구나.
Student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seen it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
뭘 하라는 거지? 이걸 사라는 건가? 이거 하나씩 하고.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the
비싸?
rest of my inventory.
나 28원밖에 없는데 하나에 막 와 3,000원. 된 건가? 그 다음에 마법약 상점 여기죠? 가자. 골목으로 가서
Revelio. Accio.
You look me in the eye and tell me you don't see it too. What's being done about all this? Nothing. You'll just stand there, walk on by, but I see you.
Reparo.
Go on then, pretend you don't see her.
뭐라는 거지? 이상한 소리 하네. 안녕.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
고기를 먹었다.
Pardon me,
안녕하세요.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the side, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
힐 포션? 힐 포션. 이건 뭐지? 방어막.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
살 수 있는 게 아무것도 없소니. 이거 파는 거야? 안녕히 계세요. 매직립. 이건가? 맞나? 이거 아닌데? 보리 같이 생겼는데? 보리? 여기다. 여기다.
Well, hello there.
안녕하세요.
I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, that's everything. Better go and find
돈이
Sebastian.
없어요. 네 군데 다 들려봤고 오늘은 여기까지만 해야겠네요. 너무 졸리네. 그럼 여기까지 하겠습니다. 1시간 반 했네. 안녕.